Well, in this video, we'll ask, simple question. Is religious morality actually superior to secular morality? Of course, I've done videos on this, and you can, check Matt Dillahunty, check out the Atheist Experience, Logic, Armor Skeptic, and other channels. And they go through this a whole lot better, and I'm going to go through it, obviously. But basically, morality is doing what is right regardless of what one is told. Of course, religion is doing what you're told regardless of what is right. Think about it. When you ask a Christian about morality, it's because God said so. God said so. So it leaves us with a couple questions. First off, is something good or moral because God says it is? If it is, well, what if he changes his mind? Well, how about, is it good or moral regardless of what God says? Well, if that's the case, then God doesn't have a choice. So either way, they run into problems with their little morality thing. And let's examine Christian morality real quick, though. Because, they like to thump their Bibles. Let me go and grab a Bible. Apologize, but here's a Bible. You'll see street preachers, this is all you need. This is all the knowledge you need. This is your morality right here. You follow this Bible. Now, first off, in Christianity, you can go right out there, murder, rape, steal, just drink, do drugs, be a horrible human being. It won't matter. Do all that stuff. Just be a disgusting, nasty person. Just destroy everything. Be on government assistance, welfare for your life, even though you can work. Be at like Berkeley, protest free speech and things like that, and call anybody that disagrees with you, uneducated, racist, fascist. You can be one of those nasty people. You have all that in one person. And yet, according to this book, according to Christians, all you got to do is believe on the Lord Jesus Christ, sincerely ask Him to forgive your sins, and when you die, you'll go to heaven. Yeah, change the life and all that. And you'll feel it in your heart. Of course, all religions will tell you about their experience and that they feel that they're saved. They know because they know because they know. But in secular morality, you go out and commit these crimes, you go into prison. And let's say, for argument's sake, okay, well, if there's no God, you just do whatever you want. All right, let's say that there is no laws, that, there are no police, the police don't exist, none of that. No cops. There are no police. These Christians are completely right about what their God, there's no God. We find out there's no God, and all these atheists they claim will be doing nasty stuff. They start doing that. The human race will go extinct. Not only that, if I attack you, you'll attack me. Simple as that. Someone attacks your family members, you're going to fight back. It'll be total anarchy and destruction. So obviously they're not right. And of course, we know that according to the way they talk, it kind of gives you the impression that if they knew that their God did not exist, they would go out and commit these crimes, whether they're Muslims or... Well, we see what the Muslims are doing. They're pretty damn nasty. Blowing themselves, killing innocent people. Not all of them, but you know what I'm saying. These Christians, they would be doing the same type of things if it wasn't for the brakes that have been put on them. You gotta believe this book's what they'll tell you. All the morality. Let's remember. I've already did videos about rape, Exodus. Let me go through it again. It's interesting because they love to talk about their morality. And then when you bring up slavery, let's see if we can find it. Well, I guess it's not in Exodus 21. Well, I do have it already. Oh, there it is right here. I'm sorry. I was right. It is here. But, they like to say, this is the one they'll tell you, where is it at? Well, I already did it before, about God supports slavery. Exodus chapter 21:20. They don't like to read this Or if a man smite a servant or maid with a rod, and he die under his hand, he shall surely be punished. And notice it says surely be punished. It doesn't say what the punishment is. And then the next thing, notwithstanding, if he continue a day or two, he shall not be punished, for he is his money. So you can go ahead and kill your, servant. And if men strive and hurt a woman with child, so that her fruit depart from her, and yet no mischief follow, he shall be surely punished, according as the woman's husband will lay upon him. He shall pay as the judges, blah, blah. Of course, it tells you about abortion and all that stuff. But it's just, actually, this God does support. I did it before, another video, how God supports abortion. So these Christians really don't have a leg to stand on with that. Obviously, I'm not going to go into depth with everything about morality, Christian morality, because it's face facts now. Aaron Raw's already destroyed it. Matt Dillahunty has already destroyed it. Logic, Norma Skeptic, and all these people are far better than I am at these videos. Look at their subscriber numbers and their views and how much money they're making versus me. I don't have the money to buy the best cameras and all that stuff and do the editing and all that. I'm not good at that stuff anyway. But anyways, Christian morality. Do you really want to follow this book? That's okay. And then of course you have in Judges, where they kidnap a bunch of women because they didn't have enough women. And of course they did kidnap throughout Exodus and Deuteronomy, Numbers and all that, where they kidnap women and rape them. What do you think happens when what do you think they're going to do with those captive women that they're taking as their wives? What do you think they did to them? They slaughter their parents, their older brother, their brothers, their older sisters, and then they take them for themselves and then they rape them. But that's morality. And I know. That's the Old Testament. But your God says He's the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And why did He change His mind all of a sudden? First He's all brutal and nasty and everything. He decides to calm down a little bit. Not that the New Testament is really any better, really. And hell, you think hell is really moral? If you do, you're disgusting. Sorry. Anyone who thinks that hell is a proper punishment for unbelief is a disgusting human being. There is no way around it. There's no way to sugarcoat it. You're just a disgusting human being. There's no, well, God is better than us, so the punishment has to be higher. Nobody's going to fall for that crap. There's nobody on this planet that's better than someone else, that if you offend them, that they're going to give you more punishment than someone that's lower. If I go and punch a bum in the face, and then I go punch a millionaire in the face, I'm still going to jail and going to get sued. The millionaire's not going to lock me under the jail and put me in prison longer. He may just sue me for more money because he has more money. But that's it. Punishment ends. That's why it's called punishment. Punishment ends eventually, so you can learn your lesson. Hell is not punishment. Eternal torment and all that. What the hell? And you consider that moral and just? Muslims and Christians actually fall. I mean, seriously, how on earth do you think that's okay? You just gotta love this stuff, And then you got these pastors. They consider themselves to be so moral, and they take money from their congregation, tithes and offering. They know that people can't really afford. That they're still telling you, well, you gotta give till it hurts. God will bless you and reward you. Yeah, right. I can attest to the fact that no, He's not. He's too busy not existing to reward you with anything. Sorry, Charlie. I mean, if you want to believe this stuff and believe that you're more moral and righteous than everybody else, go right ahead, do it. It's fine. Just don't force your morality on the rest of us, because no one's going to fall for this nonsense. And it's bad enough we got these social justice warrior and Antifa nonsense trash people doing the same crap, except for they're on the other side with their garbage. They want everybody to think like them. If you don't believe what they say, you're racist, you're sexist, you're homophobic, you're transphobic, you're fascist, and all this stuff. They'll even go as far as say, if you will not date someone of your own sex, you're homophobic. If you will not date a transsexual, you're transphobic. I mean, what the hell? They sound just as nutty as these religious people. And they are just as nutty. They're disgusting human beings. Just like these people. I'm not talking about all Christians. I'm not saying all Christians or Muslims are disgusting. Just those that actually believe that hell is appropriate punishment, that firmly believe in their little books and actually believe that this is the best source of morality. Like the social justice war and Antifa trash. You know, they think they have all the answers, all the knowledge. Have you ever noticed that these type of people, Bible thumpers, Antifa, social justice warriors, Nazi feminists, not all feminists, but not the third wave feminists, any group like that that claim to have all the answers, not only they demonize others, but they really don't know anything. They can't back up what they're saying with actual evidence. I mean, listen to creationists and all these other people. Listen to them. Listen to these social justice warriors. They think it's okay to use violence and shut other people down. They actually don't know what free speech is. They think shutting other people down is free speech. No, that's censorship, not free speech. At one time, people used to say, I may not agree with what you're saying, but I will defend to the death your right to say it. Now it's, oh no, what you're saying is hurting my feelings. These people do it too. It's always persecution complex. These people have a persecution complex. The social justice warriors and all these people, the same thing. These minority groups and all these people that belong to them. And then you got cultural appropriation garbage. I mean, come on. I see black women with blonde hair. Is that cultural appropriation? Who in the hell cares? It means they like your culture. Or maybe they just like that style of cornrows or blonde hair or wearing a poncho. Yeah, some women actually get upset with the guy wearing a poncho. Another dumb female got upset with a guy who had a bubble head of some Hawaiian. What the hell? And religious folks getting upset over stupid things. They don't like science. They do not like evolution. Oh, what can you say? They're going to screw us over. They're going to really mess us up. Well, bye.